We as a man, there's many things in life that we don't feel like to do, but sometimes it is our fucking job. Especially when we go to work, when we provide for our family, when it reaches to the level of it's my fucking job, man can do anything in the world. I work at a warehouse and I do the transloading of bitumen oil. And there are truck drivers who load the bitumen from the tank in 1 a.m. under like minus 40-degree weather. It's their job. So as a man, we're fully capable of doing something we don't feel like we do anytime in any single day. We're just capable of doing that because of what? Because of it's our job and it's our responsibility. That is very important mindset when we're talking about self-discipline. Okay, self-discipline is not your hobby. It's also your responsibility. So we need to have the mindset to treat this self-discipline, the long-term healthy behaviors as just like the mindset of it's my fucking job. And only difference for between these two things, okay, it's my hobby, I can do it, I only work out for myself, versus it's my job, I gotta do it no matter what. The only single difference is that first one is for the individual interest, it's yourself, you do it for yourself. But the second one, you're doing for the entire society. It's not easy to realize that you might simply think, okay, I work for my boss, but actually you're constantly engaging in this entire society, entire world, and that creates much stronger energy compared to you just being alone, being isolated. And before then, it was so hard for me to realize because when I think I need to work for the collective interests, so does that mean I need to sacrifice myself? Like, what makes me to do all this thing just for the other people? It was so hard for me to understand. But that's exactly how human society works. Especially for men, when man reaches to the level of, it's my fucking job, he can accomplish anything because that related to the collective interest of society and responsibility. And that's exactly what we need to chase for in terms of building self-discipline. We're building self-discipline not for us. Okay, it's for us, but also for the other people. We need to have this mindset to generate a much stronger energy. And this mentality has helped me a lot in terms of taking actions and conquering my self-doubt. Because the single moment I realized that it's my fucking job. I'm a YouTuber. I need to spread the positive energies. It's my fucking job. I signed up for this. Then the energy has completely changed. It turns from a hobby to a fucking career. It turns from a casual things to responsibilities. And once it changed from this individual interest to a collective interest, I have 10 times more motivations. And I'm way more determined than just simply do this for fun. And anything that we want to achieve in life, this mindset is crazily important. We have to have this intention that is based on the collective interest. A few years ago, I was so struggling of understanding this meanings. Why do I do something for the other people, right? Why do I just work so hard and provide for the other people? I was very selfish, as we can see. I was doing everything for myself. But this kind of mindset has chained up my energy. During that time, I feel like I was contracting all the time. I was so contained, so lonely, so isolated, because I knew that every single thing I do is for myself. I'm not providing value to people. And that exact mindset has caused me to have low self-esteem. Whenever I talk to people, whenever I interact with people, I always have this low self-esteem and have this mindset of, okay, I'm seeking something from you. I'm not providing for you. And it drastically impacted my interpersonal relationships. Because every time I go to gym or any social circumstance, I always feel like low self-esteem, less confidence, because I focus way too much on myself. And there's a reason for that. Because I think you can also relate to this. We grew up lonely. We grew up with a not that warm family. And our original family, our childhood experience has shaped us this way. Now, I don't mean to just simply blame parents for that, because, but still, this plays a huge role on shaping our values. And sometimes a tough childhood experience can build this defense mechanism that cause us to contract too much and overprotect ourselves. And for me, I have this similar experience of childhood, so my defense mechanism has caused me to constantly thinking, for myself, what's in for me, what's beneficial to me. And in many years of my life, I constantly ignoring other people's need. I constantly not thinking about other people. I'm just living in my own world because of this the defense mechanism. And I think many people have this defense mechanism. Because have you ever in a certain period of life you feel like I'm doing everything for myself, right? If you cannot provide value to me, you can get out of my life, right? And everything is for me. I do this for myself. I do that for myself. These people approach me. What does he want from me, right? Low self-esteem mindset has chained our energies, and we're constantly contracting ourselves, getting more and more lonely, more defensive, more isolated. So this is a very destructive mindset. And luckily enough, I encountered some people who's willing to help me with no conditions. They are really good people. They're amazing peoples. And this really helped me to just correct my values, redirect my energy so that I can transfer my intention from individual interest to collective interest. And that helped me a lot in terms of building motivations, building confidence, and back to the topic of building self-discipline and overcoming loneliness. That is also the key mindset. We always want to shift our intention from this self-interest to a collective interest. That is one of the key moments we all need to overcome, because our defense mechanism will constantly preventing us from opening up our heart to the world, contract ourselves into this small little corner. But still, this motivation for self-interest is simply not enough. It simply cannot generate enough energy for us to build a long-term, constant, healthy, disciplined lifestyle. We need to expand this energy. And that's why we need to build the collective interest. We want to do something for more people's interest. We want to help more people, provide value for more people. And simultaneously, because we do that, our energy field, it's gonna get a little mysterious, but I actually feel it. Our energy field is gonna resonate with the people who are on the same mission as us. Every time when I go for a run, my mindset was like, it's my fucking job. I gotta do this. It's my responsibility. I'm cold, I'm hungry, but I gotta do it. At 30 minutes, I feel like my energy is resonating with David Goggins. My energy is resonating with all these great peoples. They're standing behind my back watching me. That's exactly how I feel when I shift my mindset from I'm doing everything for myself to I'm doing everything to provide value to people. And then all of a sudden I can borrow the energy from other people as well. That's what's so magical about not being selfish and provide for other people. And this is something that I never thought about a few years ago. For a few years ago, I was so black pilled. I was like, the world is a toxic place. The world is so dangerous. I gotta protect myself in all costs. I gotta do everything for myself because everybody treat me like trash. Everybody's not respecting me. What's the point? But actually, the real point is that your energy as an individual, especially in an isolated circumstance, is simply not enough. So you always want to reach up to the other peoples and borrow their energy and build up, be more united, and this could drastically help you in terms of taking actions. And now some people might think, it's hard for me to build connection with people. Well, you have the one who is talking to you right now. Just simply share your progress of, going to the gym. I talked to someone today, I helped someone today. And that means a lot to me, and that means a lot to you. Just simply reach out to the people you can see, you can interact. That gonna helps a lot, you know. And every time when you are trying to do something, always have the intention based on a collective interest. And trust me, this is gonna give you way much more energy. No matter it's losing weight, no matter it's having a business or anything in life, even when you approach a girl, always have this mindset of I'm providing value to other people instead of I'm getting something from other people. This mindset really change your energy field, and it's gonna give you much more energy for you to take actions and build a healthy life.